As you know, our series Never Too Late is all about us trying something new. Next up, Anthony Mason. We know he's a music guy, but he's also a longtime art lover and has interviewed dozens of artists over the years. And recently, Anthony got behind the easel himself to try his own hand at painting.
At the Art Students League of New York, I put on the artist's apron.
Now I feel official.
My teacher, the esteemed painter Sharon Sprung.
So what I want to do first is introduce you to the concept of composition.
Right.
We chose a beginner's subject, apples.
I think we want a different shape.
First, we had to arrange them.
Okay, that I like.
And why do you like it?
So they're almost like they're leaning into each other to me.
So you're creating movement.
Yeah. What I'm always looking for in storytelling is a certain tension. You can feel an energy going somewhere.
Beautiful. Keep going with that. Okay, grab a pencil.
We started by making a charcoal sketch.
So this is all in brain preparation for your painting. Now your hand is just feeling it really loosely.
Okay.
Just the shape. We don't have to be good. Oh, look at that. It's getting some personality.
Isn't that funny? What did I don't even know what I just did.
You just did this. Good. I know I'm doing right when my body
Yes.
gets chills.
I've heard musicians say the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's like being possessed.
Right.
Oh.
Isn't that the interesting question?
Yeah.
What is that?
I'd wondered about that watching my stepfather paint as a kid. In a way, taking painting lessons was an effort to see what he saw, to understand him.
Welcome to my studio.
Oh, you have daylight.
Sharon has painted some imposing subjects. It's her portrait of Michelle Obama that hangs in the White House. In her Brooklyn studio, she's working now on a portrait of former Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen.
What does painting give you?
It gives me a sense of order and security in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And the paint is so sensual and so beautiful. This is sanity to me.
Yeah.
And it's still enough out of control that it's a mystery and magical.
The Art Students League, where Sharon studied and now teaches,
You need more arch to the eye.
is celebrating its 150th anniversary.
You really created beautiful light through there.
Many of America's most renowned artists have worked in these studios, including Norman Rockwell, Jackson Pollock, and Alice Neal.
The first thing you're going to do, very much like with charcoals, you're going to see what brush feels comfortable.
Learning to see, Sharon says, is a much more difficult achievement than one would suspect.
With this brush, I'm basically drawing the outline of the apple.
Not the outline, you're drawing the soul of your apple.
No pressure.
No pressure.
When you do it with paint, it feels so much more intimidating.
Serious? Yes. Yeah.
Painting is a lesson in seeing shape and shadow, color and composition.
Are they too far away?
Yes.
They are, right? So what
Yes.
do I do about that?
Okay.
Help!
Blending paint was another challenge.
We have to mix it much better.
Yes, you're right, sorry. Right, I'm getting an F on mixing.
Sharon kept an eye on my every brushstroke.
Okay, it would be my suggestion
Okay,
to,
very delicately put, I like that. It would be my suggestion.
But I had some inspired moments.
look at that.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah. It deserves a little star above it.
It does, that's what I thought.
Now and then we paused to assess our progress.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Let's take a moment of reflection, appreciation.
Exhale.
Yeah. It's looking good. It's got form. You're going to give it more form?
It's got shape.
Yeah.
Doubt is part of the process. Even for the masters, like Sharon, painting can be profoundly humbling.
And what happens is I could be brilliant at one point of the day,
Yeah.
and they go, so good. And then I can be suicidal 3 hours later. Yeah.
I'm over the same painting?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I even experienced it on a mini level. You could make one brush stroke and think, oh, that's brilliant. And then you make another one and you just ruin the whole thing.
That's my life.
After 2 lessons, we had maybe not a masterpiece, but something somehow magical.
I think it's pretty damn good.
Not bad. Ta-da.
Ta-da. Well done. It looks great.
Thank you, Coach.
Anthony,
I had so much fun.
Yes.
Sharon is not only a magnificent painter, she's a magnificent teacher, incredibly patient. I would have been lost without her.
Will you keep doing it? Because I love it.
It looks
the
beautiful.
shadowing.
It's really nice.
I don't know how this happened. I look, you
Because
look
you're
at
talented,
it.
Anthony.
I mean, no, Sharon actually said to me, and I was amazed to hear her say this. Sometimes she's walked into her studio at night and seen a painting on an easel and thought, who painted that? And it was her, of course.
her.
And I kind of feel the same way looking at this. You know, I hadn't, look, she works with these incredibly beautiful Vasari paints that she laid out the whole color palette. I'm partially colorblind. I would have never been able to figure that out.
The shadowing
It's
that you
really
did in the
nice.
different colors. So will you continue?
Listen, there's part of me that would like to walk out of this studio, go down the street to the Art Students League, and our big thanks to them, and sign up for classes 7 days a week.
Nope.
So-
Still needed here,
Good on you.
Anthony.
Anthony, well done.
Still needed here.
Well done.